Cave diving is considered one of the most dangerous forms of diving. Cave diving is a unique and challenging activity that requires specialized skills, knowledge, and equipment. While it can be an exhilarating and rewarding experience, it is also important to understand the dangers and potential risks involved. One of the biggest dangers in cave diving is limited visibility. When diving in caves, it is common to be surrounded by darkness, murky water, and limited light sources. This makes it difficult to navigate and assess potential hazards, increasing the risk of accidents and injuries. Divers must have a good understanding of the cave layout, underwater navigation skills, and backup light source to minimize the risk of getting lost or disoriented. Another danger is the enclosed spaces in caves. Caves are often narrow, tight spaces that can become clogged with debris, making it difficult for divers to escape if something goes wrong. This can lead to entrapment and serious injury or even death. Cave divers must be aware of the risks of getting stuck in tight spaces and have the necessary equipment and training to handle entrapment situations. They must also have a plan for emergency egress, such as having multiple exit points and backup diving gear. In addition, cave diving involves diving in an overhead environment, meaning that the surface is not easily accessible in case of an emergency. This adds to the risk and can lead to entrapment, which is serious and life-threatening. Overhead environments also require specialized equipment and techniques, such as the use of stage tanks or decompression procedures to manage the risk of nitrogen narcosis, decompression sickness, and other diving-related illnesses. Lastly, communication is another issue that adds to the dangers of cave diving. Due to the enclosed spaces and potential for communication equipment to fail, it can be difficult for divers to communicate with each other or with the surface team in the event of an emergency. This can result in a delayed response time, increasing the risk of serious injury or death. Cave divers must have good understanding of hand signals, alternative communication methods, and emergency procedures to minimize the risk of communication breakdowns. In conclusion, the dangers of cave diving cannot be ignored. Cave diving is not for everyone, and it is essential to understand the risks involved before attempting this sport. Cave diving involves many risks and requires careful planning, preparation, and training to minimize these risks. It is important to seek professional instruction, join a reputable dive club, and obtain the necessary certifications and training before attempting to dive in caves. So, I urge you to consider the dangers and make an informed decision before taking on this challenging and potentially dangerous sport.